In the band has been something that's lived in my head since I was 14 years old. Like most of our student musicians, I was a young, growing musician stuck in my parents' basement. And the dream at 14 was one day I wanted to design a place that would serve as a home for young musicians. A place where young musicians could get community with their peers and with other creative people, where they could get access to instruments of high quality, particularly for those students who might not have the opportunity to own instruments. And then more than anything, a place where you could get support, not just from experienced musicians and people that have kind of been through it, but also the support of other musicians in the community.
In the Band has provided me with a really awesome opportunity to perform a lot more in the community and meet a lot of people who are just as passionate about music as I am, and it's been a really cool experience and I'm really grateful for it. At the beginning of the year, I knew I wanted to record my first EP, but I was worried that I wouldn't be able to find musicians to help me on it. But through In the Band, I was able to meet a lot of wonderful people who played like guitar and bass and drums on it and helped me record. And I've been able to meet a lot of lifelong friends and been able to really further my music career, which has been really awesome.
In the Band has offered me mom-free rehearsal space, meaning that we could practice at my house, but my mom probably wouldn't like that.
In the Band has provided us with a space that we can practice in. It has a drum kit, it has a PA, it has microphones and everything, all the stuff that's essential so we can practice.
And so beyond that, like that's kind of like everybody, like yeah, it's rehearsal space, that's cool. But just been presented with like a lot of opportunities through In the Band. So I've played a ton of shows that were put on by In the Band. I've developed a good friendship with Nick Brandon, founder, and he's just been incredible. When we didn't have a drummer, he filled in as our drummer. He's just constantly hustling and trying to get us shows and always giving us good recommendations. So just relationships I would have not had otherwise, and just like a sweet space to do our thing.
In the Band is here to serve creative people. Whether they make music or love music, or whether they just have a passion for all things creative, that is really what In the Band now has become. If you really look at the In the Band story, it's one thing to have an idea, it's one thing to pursue a passion project, it's a whole other thing to watch it come to fruition and really put In the Band in the hands of our musicians. It's been a while now since In the Band was about meeting my dream. Now it's all about our musicians. It's all about the community access and support that we give all of our bands, all of our artists, all of the creative people who have made In the Band what it is today.